Hi, I'm known as Vape Demon here on YouTube, and I want to talk about quitting smoking. I've been smoking since I was smoking in the house when I was 13 years old. Be 36 on Saturday. I smoked 2 to 3 packs a day for a lot of years, and I tried to quit smoking a few different times over those, but it's been years since I tried to quit, to be honest with you. Mostly because I enjoy smoking, and I talked to, a lot of my friends and such have tried over the years to get me to quit smoking, and my reaction has always been the same. Why should I? I love to smoke. I like the sensation of smoking. I like cigarettes, and yes, I'm addicted to nicotine. And it's obvious that there are a lot of negative effects of smoking. Nobody can deny that. But for years, I always rationalized that people die and some people don't die from smoking. And I just didn't feel like it was necessary for me to quit because I like it. But I found a product that has given me the best of both worlds. And there's a lot of non-smokers out there who are militant, and they want you just not to smoke no matter what. But I gotta say that it's not the nicotine in cigarettes that kill you. Definitely nicotine is a poison, and it's not necessarily good for you, but from all the research I can find, it's not really much worse for you than caffeine is. It's a stimulant like caffeine. What kills you from smoking is the actual smoke, the chemicals in the smoke that come from the act of burning tobacco, the tar, and there are thousands and thousands of poisons and toxins, including carbon monoxide and many other poisons, cyanide, in cigarette smoke. But I wanted to just say, if you're one of those people out there who have thought many times or tried many times to quit smoking, I've got a solution for you that, it may not work for everybody, but it's worked really well for me. And it's called the electronic cigarette. Now, I'm not going to be a fanboy, poster boy here and try to get you to buy from any one company, although I will recommend the company that has worked well for me. But I just want you to give these things a try. And first I'm going to show you what they are. This is a Joy 510 electronic cigarette. And what it does is it takes a type of liquid that contains nicotine. And it's similar to the liquids found in a fog machine that will create fog. It doesn't create the smoke like actual smoke from burning tobacco like a cigarette does. What it does is the liquid touches this little thing on the inside here called an atomizer, which is a third component to the electronic cigarette, and it turns this liquid into a vapor, similar to a water vapor, but it's not. It's propylene glycol and sometimes vegetable glycerin with liquid nicotine and flavoring. And the ingredients that go into it are all found commonly in a lot of your foods and stuff, so they're basically safe for human consumption. And of course, the flavorings have certain amounts of chemicals in them and whatnot. But the point being that these produce the smoking experience quite well, actually, without giving you all of the poisons that are inside of cigarettes. So let me just demonstrate. It gives you that little nice kick in the back of the throat that is something that you're not going to get with gums or patches or anything like that. It gives you the actual experience of smoking. You get to blow out the vapor. You get to feel it, the kick in the back of your throat. And the flavors are great. I mean, you can get tobacco flavors, but they don't really taste like a cigarette. And you will find that once you start doing it, you're going to start going for some of these other flavors. Like I've got one in this called Winter Melon that tastes like watermelon, Jolly Rancher kind of, and it's got a little bit of a menthol kick to it. And then I've got s'mores and caramel apple and vanilla and waffle, and there's just so many flavors to choose from. and a lot of them are really great. You know, if you've been thinking about quitting smoking, you should try one of these. I mean, these things are great. This is my what's called an Ego. Actually, this model is called the Tornado, and this one gives you a longer battery life. If you get one of these little small cigarette looking ones, you're going to find that you want to upgrade at some point because these batteries don't last very long. I would go through 3 or 4 of these batteries in a day, whereas this will pretty much last me all day. This one's called the Tornado. It's got a manual button on it that lights up. And as you can see, it produces a lot of smoke, only it's not smoke, it's vapor. So you're not getting all that tar and carbon monoxide and all the poisons that you get in cigarettes, but you're still getting your nicotine, and you're still getting the experience that all of us smokers really love. You know, the experience of actually the oral fixation and the kick in the back of the throat from the smoke or vapor. I don't know, guys. I want to do a little demonstration here that I've rigged up. I've got what we call an analog regular cigarette, and I'm going to use a napkin, and I'm going to just show you a little demonstration of what these things do. Now we're going to light this cigarette. Now I'm going to take this napkin. You can see it's just a white napkin. Okay, I'm going to take a mouthful of this smoke and I'm going to blow it through the napkin. Okay, now take a look at that. That's just one mouthful of smoke. Okay, that's what's going into your lungs with that regular cigarette. It's disgusting. And you know, we all know, all of us smokers know this, and we've all seen this stuff before. But let me just show you what the electronic cigarette does. Here's another napkin, nice clean napkin. And I'm going to do the same thing with my Tornado. Now have a look at this. Nothing. That's just, you may not be able to see it real well on the camera, but that's just wetness. All that is just wetness. No smell to it. Completely odorless. And then once again, here's from the cigarette. Disgusting, nasty, stinky tar. So give these a try. This is the electronic cigarette. Give them a try. I'm telling you, I quit cigarettes in 3 days with these things. I've had a few little cravings, you know, and I've cheated and smoked 1 or 2 cigarettes here or there, but from 2 packs a day down to virtually no smoking overnight with this device, you've got to give it a try, guys. So I hope you watched the video all the way through and saw the little demonstration. You've got regular cigarettes, nasty, stinky tar, filling up your lungs and killing you. You've got electronic cigarettes, nothing, not smell, no smell. It doesn't stink up the room, doesn't stink up your clothes, doesn't turn your teeth nasty, doesn't kill you like cigarettes do. So give it a try. Thanks for watching. Now, I'm going to give you one good site before I go, totallywicked-eliquid.com, and if you type in the code VD93, which I'll put all this information in the description box below, you'll get a 7.5% discount off of their products, and I highly recommend that you go check them out. They got great customer service, they accept PayPal, fast shipping, and do some research on what product you want to get. I recommend this Tornado. It's also called an Ego by some other companies because of the battery life, and it just works really great. So yeah, if you want to quit smoking, try these electronic cigarettes. Give them a chance. They can really make a difference. And thanks again for watching. 93.